Welcome to your daily focus for March the 22nd, 2022. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We have the 22 energy today. That's a master number and it is the master builder. So we have a higher intuition. Absolutely. Listen to what you're feeling. Don't turn away from what that gut feeling is telling you. And visionary thoughts. This is a day when we truly can see just a hint of what we can create, what we can step into, what we can master is the word I'm hearing. So what we can master perhaps going forward. 22 energy, because it's a master number, the energy is stronger. Absolutely. So it gives us more challenges, more things to look at, a wider perspective. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 31 energy. So cooperation, practicality, honesty are essential pieces of the puzzle here in order to really bring some great outcomes. Now watch about extravagance or your pride getting in the way to interfere with that success, with that happiness, with that joy. We have the sun. Oh, and then 3 + 1 is 4. I should continue, right? The 4 is getting things in order, measuring things up, understanding where there is balance. So understanding, where there is balance, where there is structure, where there is strength in different areas of your life. Now the sun is in Aries, moon will start out in Scorpio, but as we get closer to supper time, it'll move over to Sagittarius. So we get set on fire. We get set on fire. Aries and Sagittarius together as our sun and our moon, our emotions are on fire. So our passion is strong. So if you ever wanted to have a brain working session with a bunch of people, towards the end of the day is when you really want to do this, because we will be filled with passion, enthusiasm, optimism. We want the journey. We want to learn. We want the opportunities. Now, you have to watch. I think Mars and Uranus aren't getting along up there in the sky. So that can bring in a very disruptive, impulsive energy into our lives where we'll do something and we don't even care about the consequences. We just do it at that time because it came into our mind and boom, we enacted it. And boy, did we get a rise. And usually it's not the rise we wanted. Okay, now knowing that we could have this kind of energy when we embrace it, because it is a very dynamic energy. When we embrace it, we can get... it can lead us to inventive and creative breakthroughs that we couldn't have had in any other way. So it is a beautiful time to look at our dream, look at the possibilities of our tomorrow, of what we want to create, of what we want to bring in, of what we want to transform, of what we want to make a reality going forward. Beautiful energy today. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. See if they agree with all that. Our bottom card is, look at that, the King of Wands hides at the bottom, saying you have the potential. Look within, you'll see the potential. Absolutely you will. It's about momentum. It's about believing in yourself and raising that energy about who you are, your self-confidence. The Two of Wands, we're summoning in our tomorrow. We're clearing, look at, there's nothing around us. Even the box that where the lid is open there, even that box is completely empty. We are ready for our new experience. What does that look like for you? For you to stand there with open energy. Maybe it's time, money, resources, energy. And what are you inviting in? What are you calling to come into your life? What path are you beckoning to open up to you? That's what today is all about. Look at this. The Nine of Cups is back and right smack dab in the middle, which means it's all the energy today should be focused around your dreams, your goals. I know we are in full moon energy, and maybe we will understand where we have been tripping ourselves up, or where we have been pushing ourselves back, where we've been procrastinating, where we've let an anxiety or a fear overtake our dreams and smother them in some way. The Nine of Cups, dreams, desires, wants, and it's the Nine of Cups for this. So it's not just one cup, how shall we fill it? It's all areas of our life that we need to look at. Our health, our well-being, our spirituality, our community, our family, our relationships, our friendships, our job, our career, our money, our finances, the things we own, the material possessions. And understand, do I want something in my life and I don't have it yet? And should I manifest that in my life? Or do I have too much and I need to give it away so that other people are happy with it, or sell it off, whatever? But how are you filling each of those cups? How are you taking care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually? And we have the King of Cups. So cups, cups, cups. About, and that cups is about abundance. Also compassion and empathy play a part when we have the cups. Now, the King of Cups to me is like dear old dad. He's the stereotypical dad that when you were going out the door, you were asked questions. Who are you going out with? Who's their parents? Where do they work? Do they treat you well? Do you have enough money? Where are you staying? And those questions were put into our minds so that when we no longer had our dad in our life to ask us, when we were independent and on our own, we would remember to ask ourselves those questions, to take a step back, to think it through. What do I need? Is this the right environment for me? Is this the right job for me? Is this the right career for me? Is this the right relationship for me? Do I really connect with this spiritual thinking that I'm following right now? Or do I have questions about it? Am I working out? Am I sleeping well? Am I eating healthily? These are the kinds of questions we ask because Dad's not around to ask us anymore, to make us aware of what our bank statement might actually say or where we actually slept last night. Would we tell them? I don't know. Are we in the right environments? Are we doing our checklist? Are we understanding how we can make our dreams a reality, but only through a practical and realistic approach? Let's get our mantra cards out. And our card today, that was kind of a weird little split. Okay, our card today, look at this. Money. Find a way to abundance. So, yes, we are looking at our finances. Now, remember, money doesn't make you happy, okay? It eases the pain in a lot of places. But it's what you do with money, okay? It's the vehicle of today's age. So how do you drive that vehicle towards your reality? Do you need a new wardrobe? Do you need a vehicle to get you from A to B? Do you just want to look like the big shot? Do you just want to hoard it all? Do you want to pay your bills? Do you want to have a beautiful dinner? Do you want to have a beautiful vacation? Do you want to, whatever it may be, do you want to do some kind of charitable donation? What do you do with your finances? Do you spend it or do you invest it in yourself, in your dreams, in your goals? Okay, let's get the book out. What did I do? Bury the book? I buried the book. Let's dig it out. Find a way to abundance, so don't worry. You will find the solution. Do I have the card there for you? Yes, I do. Okay. You will find a solution to gain the money you require. You may have suffered a misfortune such as unemployment, encountered a financial difficulty. Know that there's always people around to help. Find your internal fortitude and guiding light to persist you in gaining back what you have lost, perhaps. Do the best you can with what you have. Things will get better. Grow your money. Understand that it is your belief in who you are and what you deserve that makes the money flow towards you. So believe in you. The mantra is, we had music for that. The mantra is, I have faith that a solution is always possible. I have faith that a solution is always possible. And it's very true. You know, there's been so many times in my life. I mean, I was a single mom raising 3 kids, 2 of them with autism. I had, at one time, no support. My ex disappeared off the face of the earth, didn't give me a penny, didn't come to get the kids. And there was just me and trying to make that paycheck stretch until I was out of week or month. And there were so many times when I just thought, there is no way. Do I take this $5 and put it in the gas tank, or do I take that $5 and buy milk and bread? But I always believed when I said, I don't know how I'm going to do this, so I don't know how you guys are going to do this, but I need it to happen. And thank you. And it always worked out. It always worked out. Sometimes I had to be quite creative, but it always worked out. So know that there is always a solution. So when you want to grow that nest egg, when you want to make an investment, when you want to make a charitable donation to help somebody else out, when you want to make a charitable donation to yourself, help yourself out, when you want to grow that bank account, when you want to be able to pay your bills in full, whatever it may be, you need to ask. All you need to do is ask. And then expect. And do what you can on this side of the curtain. On this side of the veil. Okay, let's get the animals out here. There's always a solution. So invite in the potential of solutions today. Look at this, eye on the prize. Well, we haven't seen eye on the prize in a while, but here we are today, really looking forward, really looking at the horizon, really looking through that glass ceiling that's in our way, of what we can step into, of what our true potential is. And as we work towards the evening, we'll walk through our path for the day and end up in the evening, our minds may be on fire. So it's a beautiful time to pull out the journal and write down a few things that come to mind and watch where it leads you. Just go with the flow. So we'll go all the way to the end here, past the unicorn to the vulture, eye on the prize. Release goals and vision. In order to land your dream life, you need to make a conscious effort to visualize it happening. However, keeping your eye on the prize takes practice. It's all about getting rid of misconceptions about yourself, giving up emotional baggage, and putting a new belief system into place. Vulture tells you you've waited long enough to gain the life you want. You've been spending time wasting You have spent wasted time looking at what everyone else has and spent too much time wishing instead of doing. So now it's time for you to create short-term goals, long-term goals. Make yourself accountable by writing your goals down. It helps to keep the vision of what you want in clear sight. Pick up projects from the past, make an effort to finish them. And we have that full moon energy to enable us to do just that. Completion helps to open the doors to new projects instead of cluttering the path. These projects can be as little as rearranging your cabinets, cleaning the garage, sparkling up your resume and sending it out. Spend some time reflecting on the past days, weeks, years, and bring about conclusions. Think of it as the time the farmers harvest their crops and prepare the land for next season. You too have to prepare your mind, body, and soul for the same. And we have just entered the spring equinox, and it's all about getting the soil ready to plant that seed. That springtime energy is upon us. Visualize what you want to have happen, and then keep your eye on the prize. Believe that it's showing up. Keep your eye on the prize. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.